Hey everybody, Steve here, and here's a look at all the stories we're following from the AFR News Desk for July 7th, 2015. Our lead story this week comes from over at FTP Sports, where they've released a new accessory for their Dugout Steps baseball game, and they are PRCs, or Play Result Cards. These cards are available in both an Excel or a PDF version that you can print out, and they're designed to take the place of both the dice and random number generators to ease the play and possibly the learning curve for their Dugout Steps baseball game. Available as a free download right now over at the FTP Sports website. Check out the links below for that. This definitely looks like a really great innovation for players who play the game out on the tabletop or play it on their computers, and definitely looking forward to seeing what the reactions are from Dugout Steps players. And a follow-up from a Kickstarter story we were following last week. I'm really happy to say that the Masters of Football Kickstarter did reach its funding goal. They were just a couple $100 over their goal right at the last couple of hours. They finally reached their goal. So congratulations to everybody from thinking of a number, and we're looking forward to seeing that game. It's due to come out in February of 2016. And now let's take a look at new releases. Over at Replay Games, they've put out the 1976 season for their Replay baseball game. And there's also still time to pre-order the 2004 Collector's Choice set, and that is only going to be available through the month of July. And over at Downey Games, they've released their Downey's Final Score Football, and they have every single professional season available from 1929 through last year's season, and also seasons from many other leagues, including the AFL, the USFL, and the XFL. And now it's time for the question of the week. Last week on the show, I asked everybody what their thoughts were on alternate reality sets for tabletop sports games, and there were some interesting comments posted. One of them that definitely caught my attention was viewer Midget Joseph. He posted a link to a project that he's been running where he turned the NFL into a promotion relegation style league like the English Premier Soccer League. And he started with the 1969 NFL season and has run it all the way up through the 1981 season. And this included merging with the 1976 WFL League. Joseph, that's a really cool project you have, and thank you for sharing it with all the other viewers here. This week, I'd like to ask everybody what their thoughts are on the Major League Baseball All-Star game. With the announcement this past couple of days of who the starters and reserves are going to be, the local talk shows here in the Boston area were decidedly very neutral about what was going on for All-Star Weekend, with Brock Holt being our lone All-Star representative this year. And I just wanted to see what everyone's thoughts were on how relevant the All-Star game is today. Now, from my point of view, I think that the 1999 All-Star game was probably the pinnacle of what that occasion could be, and it's sort of gone downhill since then. And especially with the game counting for home field advantage in the World Series, I don't think that that really has any place in the All-Star game, and I wish that they would just go back to making it an exhibition. But I'm not really sure what they could do to make it a must-watch occasion. Now, with interleague games going on just about every day of the season, it's no longer the spectacle that it used to be. I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts, and I might showcase a couple of them on next week's show. And now it's time for channel updates. So over the next couple of days here, I'm going to be putting out my preview of the pigskin football card game, and that Kickstarter is due to launch on July 10th. So hopefully I'll have that up to coincide with the launch of that campaign. And then other than that, I'll be putting the news up, of course, every Tuesday night. And next week, I'll have another segment back on the Dice Towers board game breakfast. All right, everybody, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. My name's Steve, and I'll see you next time after further review.